David Ferrante, a two-time Illinois state champion at 170 pounds, goes in now on that single leg. First takedown, can David Ferrante score it?
Really nice high C, but Gam Khalidze with the hips, and he puts him to his back. So Ferrante fighting so hard here with that really high bridge, just managing to keep his shoulder blades off the mat, but this is a brutal situation to be in the first period.
Such an uncomfortable position for David Ferrante. Gam Khalidze.
Ferrante is a guy who's been able to put together long matches, wrestle for a full 7 minutes, so he's definitely still in this, and he gets a quick escape to prove that point.
But gives Ferrante the opportunity to go right into his offense.
Smart decision to start on the feet. I mean, David has shown that his offense, his leg offense is...
Kept a lot of his ranked opponents close. Isaiah Salazar ranked number 6. Lenny Pinto number 3. Both of those just 4- and 5-point decision losses. You see here a quick escape from Troy Fisher. First one on the board here at 184 pounds.
But the Big Ten is a different beast entirely, and I think that reflects in something like Troy's record, where he's gone up against possibly, you know, so many top 10 opponents in the last couple weeks. He's definitely had the tougher matchups so far.
Now Troy Fisher has collected that right ankle, gives it up, wraps his right leg around and gets the 3-point takedown. Maybe looking for back points here is Troy Fisher.
Super funky position, but Troy Fisher going with, that's really is the Troy special, just a chain of offense. Dupre able to keep his offensive position and responds with a fake of his own. And now a deep shot attempt on a high C, and he's able to collect the 3. That's a really nice shot by Lou Dupre.
In Binghamton history, and for a family that has seen now 4 guys wrestle at Binghamton for the Bearcats, Lou Dupre, the most senior of them in terms of experience, but also the most accomplished.
Now he's just sort of holding Bates' foot up in the center of the mat, taking his time on the finish, but he will eventually get it.
I mean, he slowly worked Evan Bates, just bringing him up the shelf. Started at the waist, eventually Evan Bates' leg. First bonus point result of this meet. And just a really clean performance from Lou Dupre.
Looked really close to getting an escape there, but Jessen was able to kick out his ankle. Day now with a Granby roll, able to get his one and threaten some offense of his own on the side of the mat.
And from a bigger wrestler, not necessarily the way you might expect him to get out of that situation, but
in a shin wizard situation here. So Day with a lot of weight on that leg is keeping Jessen's head in the mat, but really nice timing on that shot by Jessen. Day now coming around some funky defense to get his own takedown in that situation.
Jack Jessen fighting. Still has 35 seconds left to do his best to keep that right shoulder off the mat. Works back onto his stomach.
He'll clear that crossface there and come back to his stomach, but Day still on top, even if it's not going to change the outcome of the match.
Oh, Corey Day would put it into the hands of Max Mayfield. We have a top 20 ranked matchup coming up at 165. Now Trevor Chumley has the leg and the sweep and the takedown from Trevor Chumley right at the end of the first period, Jamie.
Really great takedown to close that first period with short time. Chumley going for a quick escape. That's his second caution this period. Come up to his feet again, but Bear with a big lift. Chumley right back up to his feet. I mean, really good bottom wrestling there. Now has Bear on the edge of the mat with a shot attempt. Doesn't quite get it. Bear with a shot attempt, but Trevor really quick on that re-attack. Bear trying to roll through here. Chumley getting a danger count. Is able to come around with the takedown.
Well, Carter Bear attempting that Granby roll, and when it goes bad, it can really go bad. We saw it.
And now just an extended scramble. Both guys honestly in position to score here. Aiden is able to get that bottom ankle hooked. Now he needs to face Zarif and get him chest to chest. Try to elevate him, elevate that leg and get his hip on the mat. Aiden in a really good position for a takedown here. Mean crossface, and there it is.
Northwestern bench calling for three and gets it. Now Aiden Vandenbush some back points. 4 swipes for Aiden Vandenbush.
Just a burst of offense off of Zarif's shot.
And Vandenbush has built himself a healthy lead here. 7-0, has a minute of riding time. Aiden Vandenbush still had that figure 4. "60 seconds left in this third period. Headlined by Ryan Deacon, national champion at 157 pounds.
Lucier very close to scoring, gets his takedown there off a single leg, and now he has a Turk fighting to collect Colby McLean's bottom leg, but McLean able to get it back and now comes up
To work out from bottom.
Lucier in immediately with a really deep claw ride. McLean up to a quad pod, but Lucier able to get a lot of weight onto Colby's hands, although McLean will circle and get his escape there.
McLean, now a bit of separation as we go into the second 60 seconds of this second period.
Lucier with a fireman's carry. Really nice takedown there for another 3 points, and then immediately coming to that near wrist of McLean's. But neither guy getting to any deep offense, although Rosen, as I say it, able to collect both of Adams' legs for a takedown. Slick low shot there.
Micah Rose first takedown to ride Micah Rose for.
Rose with a switch, able to get Adams' leg hooked and secure a reversal.
Super quick reversal from Micah Rose.
Rose in on another low double leg there, just times it really well. Adams, a long opponent, he comes out of his stance for a second, and Rose just able to collect both legs really quickly there. Adams uncomfortable on bottom, keep him out of position, just grabbing wrists, coming with underhooks, going to thigh pries, just really effective top wrestling there.
Well, Micah Rose, Carson Wagner, that first place finish in Pennsylvania at the state tournament just eluded him.
Wagner coming in, doesn't have his hands locked, but in a cradle position, able to get a takedown, but no back points. It's always really funny going from heavyweight to, although he might not be favored on paper, he's looking for an opportunity to show that he's got what it takes. He goes up against the best guys, he wrestles them hard, and he deserves to win.
About halfway through the first period. Now Odiati will start on bottom. Try and cut down that 2-point lead. And now it's the Northwestern wrestler who's on top here at 125.
And Wagner's wrestled a good match so far, but Massey really in with the most offense. I mean, initiating most of those exchanges. Big lift and return, and Wagner uses it to get it up.
Now we'll see what Max Mayfield can do here. On the one hand, needs to cut into that riding time, but on the other, just needs to get to his offense.
He'll be awarded a stall call against Mayfield, which in this situation, you know, as the wrestler who's trailing behind, you don't want to be in that. But Casella will quickly come in with a takedown. He wanted to score that one. This crab ride, just so frustrating for Mayfield. And Casella will get the decision victory and the team win for Binghamton.
At 165 pounds, and he gets it done. You see the energy from Casella. Binghamton, 5 straight dual meet wins.